a black African like me, you call traitor. Traitor to what?
You sell out the black, you one of them. Sell out the black, you say. Yeah.
Where we sell out the black, you say?
Tracy! Yeah, you're coming?
Pink.
Yeah, for the cause.
We don't have nothing pink.
No, you don't need to have something pink.
I think we have a pink tie still.
Yeah, I've lost relatives from cancer, so it's personal, you know. So yeah,
it's everybody business.
Yeah,
it is.
Lost an aunt last week, I think Sunday. Yeah.
Where are the cause?
Sunday.
Yeah, where are the cause?
So you just never know when.
Yeah.
And then I had a cousin who was battling it, and I think he's surviving it. So
different forms, though. Both cases are different forms.
It's crazy. Yeah. And that's the mother of the son who was surviving it. So
cancer on the body still.
Terrible.
Body still.
Yesterday who used to must retire. So as we move on to.
Yes.
No, he retired. But I'm saying yesterday, who used to retire? LeBron James is ever retired?
No, man.
Who used to
some other people in the cricket.
So about LeBron? Is LeBron mid-year? You say at time?
No, man. Because that's the LeBron team. What is? I never say retire. But I put up in numbers this year. But
you know what is ironic?
He can't win a game.
What is ironic is that LeBron has scored more since the season has started than Curry.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
So it's the team.
That's the dynamic, you know.
It's not LeBron.
He's going to be getting his numbers, but the team is so worthless.
The brother got scored what? 36 and 36 and Curry they are 33.
Yeah, probably average more than Curry.
Yeah. And still a struggle. So
he hasn't won a game.
So
his team hasn't won a game.
So we say big up to LeBron.
Yeah, man, LeBron James continue to fly the flag high, but me feeling.
Who you there cuss and tell him say they're too old for you understand what going on? You never tell nobody. Okay. Yeah. Somebody say your cousin up on the radio. I tell somebody say they're too old. We understand.
It was a cricket, man.
Oh, okay.
They will understand the nuances of the new format.
So them too old for understanding.
Yeah. Phill Simmons and Desmond Haynes and Jimmy Adams.
So you think it's time for him go?
Well, Simmons gone. Couple more for falling.
No, so I'm saying you're alright with that decision. Who you think should be a better selection to replace? So you don't think about that in your
No, but you can't just ask for that happen.
I mean, I think so that upon your top of your long time.
No. When you ask for somebody resignation, you don't necessarily have the
No, but you never did think same the two old feet and a time for him go long time. So who are you thinking with a better replacement?
No, you can't ask for that. We can't make that decision in a split second.
No, but I don't. You're oral Tracy. I'm not expecting that you will do so. I thought that it's something you would have thought of if it is them not perform. You come in here embarrassed. So you don't think about who the better.
Somebody don't necessarily think about the alternative like that.
Jesus, over to you.
If we say time, somebody get.
At time, if Prime Minister going to think about who in it?
Yeah, no, you don't think so. If something go wrong, you say no man, bro got up a step, man. This can't.
Yeah.
You don't think about. You don't think about what the.
So you think Phill Simmons say but you not try to think about who should I replace him?
But it's not a hard job.
So tell me who can I give?
But you not give me the time to think about it.
Alright, think about it.
Obviously, a younger coach who understands it.
Alright, go and think about it, man. Over to you.
Andre Cole.
Oh, you call me. You think about it?
You give me 5 minutes.
Over to you. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself. Yeah, man. It's a debating strategy where people use it. You don't say I don't think that what you do that. No, I don't say go. You start from the premise and no man, this is untenable, this have to stop. And then now you go search for your alternative. That's how you go. I mean, if you have time to plan and strategize, you line up your alternative. And then you run it. Like football coaching, like in a football coaching. And not just football. In a coaching generally. When they go run with a coach, they come to the conclusion say they go run with a coach before them find the alternative. You kind of make sense, you look the alternative before you come to the conclusion say the coach are going to move. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. Alright, sports explosion it is, as we said. Is who around there? Is Garfield? Is who around there? Garfield, check it. Tell Garfield for check it. Is who is Garfield? What? Roger? No man, something wrong. Them man not there, them was a man. Just give that for. Alright. Let me just start with the Phill Simmons thing though. As we said, news came out that last night that Phill Simmons we are go 1-3. We are go 1-3-2 there, so here 1-3-2 in that order. See, so Phill Simmons decided to, after the upcoming series against Australia, to do the honorable thing. I respect that. Because it's not very often in these parts people take responsibility for. We don't have an accountability culture in this part of the world. So I guess the pressure was too much for him. And the embarrassment was too grave. It's not a normal thing up to the West Indies, you know. I was at pains to point out to people last night, you know. Because I still think probably some of the average Jane Doe and John Brown in the streets don't realize the gravity of the embarrassment, you know. West Indies did not get knocked out of the World Cup, you know. We got knocked out of the qualifying tournament with some Curry-Goat team trying to get to the World Cup, you know. We not just miss out by the skin of our teeth, you know. We come dead last in a preliminary group involving Zimbabwe, Ireland, and Scotland, you know. I don't think it's Phill Simmons alone for step. Personally, I think Jimmy Adams culpable in this process too. As an integral member of the cricket aspect of West Indies. No man, the man of a step, man. Yeah, man. Anyway, we have the story. We have the story of Phill Simmons' decision. Let's listen to that and then we talk some more.
On October 14, 2019, it was billed as the return of the Messiah in the newly led Ricky Skerritt era, when Phill Simmons took charge of the Maroon Men for the second time, following his fallout with former CWI President Dave Cameron. Coaching the West Indies can be seen as a poisoned chalice since 1995, as coaches from England, Australia, South Africa and in the region have bitten the resignation or sacking dust. The two-time champions looked out of their depth and meagre in their losses to the Associate Nation Scotland and recently approved Test Nation Ireland. Simmons, who has coached the Irish, got the last dagger from his former employers, which prompted his resignation letter on Saturday. The 59-year-old said it was not a knee-jerk reaction, but the hapless performances which embarrassed a full community preempted his decision, which will see him going no further than the two-test series in Australia next month.
Yeah, we had a board call today to confirm that he will be the head coach for Australia. That will be his last assignment. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll conduct the World Cup review before that, and out of that, we'll take those recommendations forward. We don't have our next engagement isn't until February, so we've got a bit of time.
And even as the decision came 24 hours after the first round exit, Cricket West Indies CEO Johnny Grave says the board accepted the former Windies batsman's wishes. At any point did you guys accept the resignation or force him to withdraw the resignation?
But he resigned on Saturday and we accepted it.
Simmons had glory in 2016, but winning 2 of his last 8 World Cup matches is below standard for even the depreciating West Indies cricket asset.
I think he's done the honourable thing to step down after having 2 failed campaigns, one last year and this year with the T20 squad. I believe that he realized, look, he's not getting through to these players in the T20 unit. And he's done the honourable thing to step aside and obviously allow Cricket West Indies to do a search for a new coach. Obviously, he's still there for the Test series, but we want to wish him all the very best in that. But I think he's done the right thing to step aside.
The Trinidadian has a win percentage of 36 across formats, which outshines his 32 between 2012 and 2016. But many may agree that the time has come. After Australia, the regionals team next engagement will be in February, but the merry-go-round in Caribbean cricket about the next potential candidate or casualty will continue way into the new year. Jerome Foster, TVJ Sports.
All right, so you hear the details of it. Not going to shed no tears. As we say, is coaching West Indies in any format of cricket in 2022 is not an easy assignment. Far from easy assignment, because there are myriad of complex problems that continue to culminate in the results and the performances on the field of play with West Indies. But as me say, this embarrassment was so bad. As me say, I don't think it's Phill Simmons alone for go. The next one where I think should have definitely gone is the batting coach. I think he's a virgin named Monty Desai. I don't hear him name called more than so. But with the way the West Indian batting have been repeatedly failing. Me think the batting coach he might get money on a false pretense. Yeah, man, he might get money on a false pretense. Because no impression, no positive No positive impression is being made with West Indies batting, especially in this format. We don't know if them can cling on to the test format. But as I was saying to you yesterday before Phill Simmons' resignation, you know, this thing about asking him to stay on as test coach, how foolish is that? Man, I lift up, you have to lift up, man. If you ask him to stay on, it's so them do it in other territories. Them have T20 coach different from test coach, from ODI coach. No one coach them have for Australia and for England. It's like, I stand corrected. Because I think there could be a separation. But I don't think Phill Simmons was impressive enough as test coach for save him his job. I don't think his coaching why the test team play better. Me think, but the coaching is not making an impression with the T20 team. Anyway, Phill Wallace says Simmons' resignation does not come as a surprise. Listen to Phill Wallace.
He's done the honorable thing to step down. After having 2 failed campaigns, one last year and this year with the T20 squad, I believe that he realized, look, he's not getting through to these players in the T20 unit, and he's done the honorable thing to step aside and obviously allow Cricket West Indies to do a search for a new coach. Obviously, he's still there for the Test series, but we want to wish him all the very best in that. But I think he's done the right thing to step aside. He has not been doing well with the T20 squad. And I think that he really realized, look, it's time to just move away, despite he coming away before his contract expired next year in March.
Phill Wallace also said that Jimmy Adams, the director of cricket, should also be under some pressure. Let's listen to that.
The main ingredient is director of cricket, James Adams. He's the one who does the evaluations. He's the one who has all the paperwork in relation and recommendations in relation to our coaches. So he's the one who should be reporting to the board or the CEO, through the CEO, about his appraisals of what Phill Simmons and the other members are doing. If the appraisal from the director of cricket is good, how can the board fire the coach? We don't know what the appraisals were, but we know that our batting coach got an extension on his contract, and our batters continue to struggle. And then our president is saying the batters can't play spin, but our batting coach is from India.
Yeah, man. That batting coach is Phill to my boss. Yeah, man, when you mount to the side, that man is he's chopped the man there, chopped the West Indies cricket board. A chopping and going around it. Yeah, man, money under false pretense, my boss. Not making an impression, rip off the Caribbean people. That man, that so-called batting coach. Him Phill to. Yeah? I know some feel all this money is to get some beaten too. Yeah, man. Look here. I'm going to sound like a stock record, you know. But it has to be said. When me as a layman, I do a radio talk show, talk about sports, talk about a variety of sports. But me there, me could assist when them pick that T20 squad. I name 2 people in the squad will never play a T20 international yet. And another man will come back from a long layoff, a long absence in the team. It was clear to see that Cottrell, Correa, and Raymond Reef, you know, was not going to play any part in this World Cup, you know. So it's basically 12 man we carry over to go play. Because them man, there was some waste space. And then now the Evan Lewis scenario, you know. This is the Evan Lewis thing where Jimmy stepped to. When I remember vividly, Evan Lewis was in a rich Vienna farm in a series against Ireland. He had 100, he had a 90 yard. And the very next series, which was like 2 weeks after, them drop Evan Lewis, same unfit. The man just come out for 100 and 90 in the previous 2 games, you know, previous series, you know, against Ireland, if my memory serves me right, you know. And then drop the man 2 weeks after, same field fitness test. Evan Lewis, out of West Indies team, basically, you know. Now pay the fitness regime, no mind, you know. Now them go pick up Evan Lewis now out of obscurity. Evan Lewis is no fitter than he was when them drop him same unfit, you know. In fact, him look like him put on more weight. Him look less fit. I remember Jimmy Adams come out at the time and defend this foolishness, you know. If you drop your most informed batsman about him not fit, you know. And now out of nowhere, them put Evan Lewis back in. Jimmy Adams will step up. Because him is different, not because he's a Jamaican. Eh? Them man the healthcare done embarrassment for the region, my boss. Anyway, we can talk some. We can mention some other stuff before we move on. What else we want to mention? Bang, 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 bang. I was watching Australia. I don't know what the final score now, but Australia they seem to be on their way to victory over Sri Lanka. But I was saying to Jerome last night, say Australia could be in trouble if we get eliminated from this World Cup, Me carry England to beat them or not about, Because obviously they won the toss this morning and put Sri Lanka into bat. Obviously they wanted to bowl out Sri Lanka cheap and nick off the runs quick so that them could have make up the bad net run rate them have based on the defeat they had to New Zealand. And they were on their way. We can Google and find out if they win it. But I don't think they were winning as easily as they probably bargained for. Because they lost a couple of wickets. They lost one early. And then they lost. They were going towards victory still. But we don't know how much this victory over Sri Lanka will necessarily make up that net run rate. But if Australia loses to England, we're in the same group as them. Australia could be home, assuming that England continue to win out and New Zealand, who were impressive beating Australia. If the two of them win out, then Australia gone home. So that crucial game going to be between Australia and England. I don't know, but everybody know me already. I don't like Australia in a cricket. I don't want Australia win a cricket much as a title. So I would love for England to put it across them and get out Australia. Anyhow, don't make Australia go to the next round. They're going to win the tournament. They are going to win the tournament. All right. We're not going to talk all day. Some other things we know I mentioned. What is it? Brittany Griner, the American basketballer, currently serving a 9-month prison sentence in Russia. She lost the appeal. There was an appeal and she lost the appeal. So, as it stands right now, her 9-month prison sentence stands. Well, I don't know if Joe Biden them can conjure up somebody, and give to the Russians, and it's only son them ago. But it don't look so pretty. The 9 year kind of look harsh to me still. Remember initially we weren't very sympathetic towards her, but still 9 years for an offense like that look kind of extreme. I don't know, because it was blown up by the American media and all over the place. The Russians them just decided to put on them foot on it and say, we are getting the full force of the law, the full force of the sentence for the crime for them jurisdiction. But to me, 9 years sound kind of excessive for, I assume, a minimal amount of recreation drugs. But when you go to Rome, you have to abide by the Romans' rule. You get me? And I said something, I was talking about something on TV one day last week. I want to mention it on the program. This thing, the World Cup coming up in Russia, the controversy with England and some of the other countries from the West, wanting to tweak the people them culture and the people them norms and the people them practices because the World Cup will go over there. I am not, I'm not depend on something with the people. You're going into the people's country as a guest. It is incumbent on you to abide by the people them cultural norms and the people them laws. And don't go try and change the people them law before going to them country for 1 month. The example I use is me keeping a party. So me keep a party in my yard. And me decide say me don't eat pork. Me's an Adventist. Or me's a Rasta man. Me don't eat pork. So me not no pork now serving in my yard. Who don't like it, go up at the jerk center, go buy your pork. See? But when me say no pork now eat at my party because pork against my religion. This coming like now, some of my invited guests to my party decide to protest out of my gate because them have a right to eat pork anywhere them go. No, you don't. You don't have a right to eat pork in my house. You're coming to my house as a guest. Some of them like they want to change Qatari law and Qatari culture and Qatari something because the World Cup will keep over there. You're a guest of the people in place. Go over there and abide by what the people them say. Or you don't go, you stay home and watch it on TV. And do what you want to do from your comfort of your home on TV. You get me? Anyway, we can leave it there, so. Some other stuff we could have talked, but we're going to leave it there, so. Roger Cowell, we have in the studio this morning. I don't know what happened to the rest of the team. Jenny is still here making a nuisance of herself. But we're going to... we're going to turn over the program to the callers now. 920-2053, 920-6441. WhatsApp family check in 878-0120. You can't come to my house and tell me, say, boss, me want pork for eating at my house. No, man. You either go in at my house a party for 4 or 5 hours. When the 4 or 5 hours done, you drive, go up at the jerk center, go buy all the hog nose if you want, eat it up there. But you're not eating no pork in my house. You're a guest in my house. What are you talking about? Eh? Simple thing. See, man, make a bag of noise like them want to go over Qatar, go change the people them law and change the people them customs where them live and abide by from them get independent. Some must say is when Qatar became an independent. Qatar became an independent nation. I want to hear some views on something. Eh? Oh, Mount Salem is on. All right, we go to the phone zone. Mount Salem is the first person. Morning, Mount Salem.
Yes, morning.
Good morning, man.
How you doing? Everybody's good?
Everything is good, man. You're kind of low, though.
Low?
No, it's not you.
Better now? Better now?
Yeah, man, it's all right. Roger,
yes.
Roger, just come turn up this little bit for me, please. All right, be here in the Mount Salem, man. Go ahead.
Yes, I was listening to a program last night, Chafee. I didn't get the full program, so I wanted to do something for me. I want to check out something for me. Last night, again, as I was listening to the program, I heard that, one of those transgender, was a female for 1 year. And because of their performance, they are nominated for Female Sportswoman of the Year. After being a female for 1 year. Right?
You mean claiming to be a female for 1 year?
For 1 year, yes.
Claiming? Oh.
It's been 1 year since they claim to be a female. And now they are nominated for Female Athlete.
What sport is that? What sport is that?
Again, like I said, I didn't get the full program, so because it's nomination for Female Athlete of the Year.
And a transgender athlete is nominated
for Female Athlete of the Year.
After 1 year. 1 year has been a female.
After being female for 1 year.
There's something of foolishness, was.
Total foolishness. I don't know where the world is heading.
It's an index of the modern world, but a foolishness to me, my boss. I mean, I discuss it straight from a sports perspective.
Right.
You know, business about I discuss a lifestyle perspective, you know. Sports.
Right. I'm talking about sports now.
Foolishness, my boss.
This is by and large a sports discussion. So.
Male and female biologically are different, my boss. Male stronger physically. So that is why people compete in a sports in a gender categories. You have man over there, so a woman over there, so they don't compete together. They compete in different categories.
And this is the thing that
you get up one morning and say you feel like say, you know, so I feel like me a girl this morning and go run left the girl and run this. So. That's not fair, brother. No foolishness that.
So let me ask you again, Chafee. Do you have any athlete of those same transgender people that say they are female and now they are male and performing against men?
No, because generally speaking, a female transgender athlete who claims to get up one man and say they want to be a male, they're going to be physically inferior to the male athletes. So they're not going to beat the male athletes. Generally speaking...
I think that is even worse than taking drugs.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's worse than it John Campbell.
Yeah, man, far worse, But right. It's a sign of the times where we live in now, where people can do this and otherwise intelligent people come and defend them foolishness, my boss. Foolishness, my boss.
Right, and one last thing, I agree with you, Chafee. Jimmy Adams, remember, you know, this was the same Jimmy Adams who is up and up about fitness.
Fitness.
Right,
yeah.
It's all about more fitness. Did you ever hear Jimmy Adams come out about enhancing the performance? No, sir, fitness. Most of the time you hear about, while we say that fitness is important, but nobody can say that fitness is not important. Your technical skills are far more important than your fitness, my boss. Right. So, forget about Raheem Cornwall. We have to mention that too, because Jimmy was the same man with the hypocrisy of that fitness narrative, you know. Was the same man who's under whose auspices, you know. Raheem Cornwall was allowed to sit at different kind of fitness tests and pay for students. Them kind of thing, they mash up the whole dynamic of the cricket, my boss. So let me ask you, Chafee, one last thing. If you have a batsman that can guarantee you 100 every other game, and a bowler who can guarantee you 7 or 8 wickets every other game, but they can't pass a fitness test according to that. Would you have that person in your team?
I think the fitness test must be abandoned, my boss. Totally. And we give them a thing named performance test. That me feel them for though. Give the people a performance test. Away with this fitness test. It's cricket we are talking about. It's not basketball where you have to run up and down the court for the whole game. Cricket. Performance test we give the people.
I think they need you to advise them in this board thing, because what you're saying right there is spot on. Because
simple,
if you're gonna do a performance test, people will take their performance more seriously.
Yeah, and if you think fitness will help you to perform better, you will go get fitter.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So they should be having instead of these fitness tests, performance tests, my boss. Performance tests. Please.
And people are hardly being active, because we see people in the team that fail and they don't get dropped. But people who perform and fail fitness get dropped right away. Yeah. Double standard.
Foolishness.
Have a good day.
Lessons, Mount Salem. 920-2053, 920-6441. We go for a quick break on the Sports Explosion. We'll be back in a jiffy. Soon come. Alright, welcome back, welcome. I want to say big up to my brother Robert up in New York. One of the keenest listeners to the Sports Explosion. Robert have the keenest ears when it comes to the Sports Explosion. And Robert just sent me a text and said me to mention the JPL. Big up myself, Robert. Truly, the JPL doubleheader at Arnett Gardens yesterday. How could I? Sorry, I guess we so caught up in the West Indies debacle, the West Indies disaster. That two nice games at Arnett yesterday. Harborview beat first time as Chapterton Maroon, 2-0. Defending champions beat them 2-0, and of course, Arnett Gardens in the late game. Dramatic win over Cavalier. 2-1 in the end. Stoppage time winner. Real exciting end to the game. And of course, the Chapterton Maroons game was pretty entertaining as well, you know. Chapterton Maroons got some chances, could have scored on Harborview early and fluff them, and then now you don't know the experience of Harborview just kind of told it. And Arnett Gardens, there was a bit of a controversial red card against Cavalier. Me personally don't think that was a red card. Arnett are my team, but me don't think that was a red card. Them kind of red card you mustn't give. Anyway, Highgate.
Welcome, Mr. Jason.
Well, Highgate. It's been a while, man. Where have you been?
Yeah, man, we just going to listen, man.
Okay. What do you think? Qatar should have changed them custom and rules because they host the World Cup, my boss. Change them laws.
Alright, yeah, I come on question, but I argue one question.
Yes, sir.
You feel like if Qatar did go like come America or England, they could tell them to change whatever thing they want for them.
Brilliant, my boss.
I bully them, I try bully man.
Bully them, man. Simple thing, man.
Brother,
it's called cultural bullying, my boss.
How long you work up a lot?
1 month, I think. A little over a month.
So anybody where they decide them lifestyle, I don't like say them on me. The tiny yard, brother.
Yeah, man, stay yard.
Yes,
when you go to the people in country, abide by the people in law, or you don't go. Nobody's forcing you to go.
It's simple as that, brother.
You're in the place for 1 month. Respect the people, them customs and them traditions and them laws.
I believe people.
You aren't gonna go bring your dirty politics in the people them good football. Leave the people them alone.
And before we left our fight, one quick thing.
Yeah.
The funny thing in all this, you know, is seeing people them where push say the Qatar number do something wrong. You see source where Qatar people and get the information from where Lico gets sent there. I see him source the Western people and we're Christian. I see him source, but the thing is that the people from Qatar take the source serious. And the reality is that
you mean the religious
outside our world,
the religious grounds on which
Bible.
Yes.
We don't really work with the Bible, Mr. Chief.
No, it's
hypocrite.
It's a thing called interpretation. That them use.
No, but Mr. Chief,
blur the lines.
Hey. When you come to the Bible and gaze, no interpretation in there.
This is not a specific thing to gaze, you know. There are some other laws and customs to where, people have a problem with.
Well, the biggest one, I must them.
Yeah, they get part of it. It is outlawed in Qatar. And that's
but again, the source of them I get it from, we have it in our source, but we just to take.
You talk about the Bible? You talk about the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay.
And out of them book them take it from.
Yeah.
And out of like senior, and it in our book too. But we're not hypocrite over the side.
Yeah, man. That is why, my boss, I am always one of the advocates for feed politics for stay out of sports, my boss.
Yeah, man. If it are not, man.
Intertwine the politics and the agenda thing in the sports, my boss. So don't stop the foolishness.
All right, next up.
Yes, sir.
Want to talk about Alan and Manny. But Alan first.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the Alan signing for probably about a week.
You serious?
Yeah, and then after a week, it's like me take one deep sigh and me say, I want that Benzema never depend on the big farmer.
Yeah.
This is something that's telling me say if you never depend on a big farmer, Ballon d'Or farmer, Alan would be a Madrid player. But because he depend on the Ballon d'Or farmer, it'll be a slap in the face to then sign him right now.
Right.
So you're one.
He was on the radar of Real Madrid as well, right?
Yeah, man. But I feel like Alan does stay at City for like 3 years maximum.
You think so?
2 to 3, yeah, man. 2 to 3 year maximum, and then Magic take him back. I feel like a stepping stone my used to have. So this is the excitement. This attachment to Mr. City, I know other attachment is.
So the man that play for your club now, what kind of attachment? You're attached to players when they go play for your club?
Long story short, City still need to look for Serge Aguero replacement. Alan is not that replacement because he's not there for more than 2-3 seasons.
Then you have the supreme goal scorer at your club now having for the next 3 seasons. I
am not excited.
You think about the next player to come after him?
Hey, me just hope say 2-3 years man there, me can at least grab one Champions League. But it's like how me sure say Phill foot at the man Phill foot na Frank Lampard at the Frank Lampard for we now. See? Well, even more than Frank Lampard because in there front of my baby. But me can't the attachment that me not have with him. Me just wait for 2 seasons after for Real Madrid conquer it. So this excitement about Haaland, hell no. Just do your business, go get your Champions League and go on where you go. I am not excited.
So you're sentimental towards your player them, my boss? You play them house line, my boss?
You see, Bernardo Silva, me are coming in news about one chance. It's like me can't, no, brother. If you brother, I just want a committed players, Mr. Brother. And I don't care what I want to come out of Haaland mouth. Until me see sign back a second contract, me not have nothing to do with him, brother. But just want him to just do and come for honestly. But this attachment thing, I think it's safe for City from get attached to him because he's not staying.
Alright.
Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
Brother, you have bad 30, you have good 30, you know, Mr. Tracy. Sadio Mane, how you call good 30. So if you use the man age as an excuse to give him a contract, I give him 3 calican. Benzema was about 34-35.
No, man, but
Benzema is a man for Real Madrid.
Them are the exception, man. I know every baller. How much baller perform at level at them age?
I go to 2 of them first. 3 of 2 of them. Benzema about 34-35. Man for Madrid. Me say Bayern Munich have one baller about 36-37 over there. And I'm going to try everything for all on him.
No, but them are the exception, man.
Wait. And Barcelona still take the 36-37. You have one youth, one ginger year youth, a sitting name, KDB, 31 years old. You better follow the other night, Kevin, and Manchester City. So, you see, each of them ball look well. You see, league with the inner. Which way put Sadio Mane, a man will get voted second in Ballon d'Or and a recent Ballon d'Or vote? Which way put him?
What do you mean, in terms of what?
In the same class with them, man, you know?
Yeah.
Which way put Sadio Mane in Kevin,
do you subscribe to the notion that the Liverpool team, the core of the Liverpool team was getting older and slower, my boss? Then you have to freshen it, and if you subscribe to that, the man at 5 or 6 years, this core go at it, you know, my boss. You have to freshen it now. So you can't sign back.
Who's the front tree?
The core of the front tree is Mane, Firmino, and Salah. All of them, man, some of them over 30, and the next one I brush 30.
One man there is slow though.
What?
One man does never look like in that.
No, man, in a matter of time, another year or two, Salah will start slow down too. And Mane will start slow down too. So you sign a 24-year-old or a 23-year-old.
You know Eze? You know Eze?
Yeah.
Alright, no, but not Eze.
The one from Crystal Palace.
Hypothetically speaking,
yeah.
Why you name Rodrigo from nobody knew saying about, but let's say hypothetical. Why you name Rodrigo go for one wicked Champions League run. Olatto this season. Mountain Jota came midfielder. So because Kevin De Bruyne at 31 years old.
How old is he? The Olatto.
Rodrigo about
early 20s.
21, yeah. So City Fedor's Lego, Kevin no know today.
No man, you're not gonna level Kevin specifically. Kevin at the pivot of Manchester City team. Kevin, no, me not think you can argue say Manny at the pivot of Liverpool team, boss. No, sir.
Manny
was an important component, boss. But
man, alright, listen. It's a Firmino. Right now, you can't give Firmino a 3-year contract because you still say you can't give me. But when you see a man and salary the last season, you give man the more additional.
No man, the man them not get old. I get man. You can't build football team, so boss. Your football team is shut. Your football team is shut down for you if you build it so brother. You have to always have a progression plan, man.
2 man, stop it. Stop act like a 5, 6, 7 man. That was 2 man.
But Firmino get old. Salah near 30 now, and Manny at 30.
Mr. Tracy, focus, get on focus. Me not talk to you for pay. In the scene.
Right.
And I will them I give big box one time. You know, 1, 2. Simple as that, and I like 1 million money I pay.
No, sir. We disagree. Me understand the decision to go for a 23-year-old to replace a 30-year-old, my boss.
No, but
fully understand it.
This is the last thing I say.
Yeah.
This is the last thing I say.
Yeah.
I understand what you are saying.
Yeah.
But I feel like say, I say it, I probably not see it. But yeah, disrespect their money. And the reason I'm telling you disrespect their money, because I point out to you the age of Benzema, the man for my
no man, the man, they are exception.
The age of Lewandowski, the age of Kevin.
And if you go look here, you mentioned the man is hold on.
Same class as the man.
No, but you mentioned but hold on, no. I get you mentioned the man is still scoring goals at 34. But the kind of system where Liverpool play, my boss, is not just scoring goals. It's not just scoring goals, you know. Liverpool team is a running team, you know. You have to recover, you have to press, you have to run.
Wait.
Yeah. And when the older you get, the harder it is. What do you think Ronaldo has suffer around Manchester United right now?
You know, Ronaldo nearly 40.
Because then I go and play at the high energy, high pressing.
Yeah, but that's the last thing I'm going to say to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me everything where Liverpool require and they need to do this and need to do that.
You play all club one them for play.
In the most recent Ballon d'Or voting, which position was Sadio Mane played?
Our third? A third or second?
Second, Mr. Tracy. Say argument where I say a garbage.
No, man, not the last season.
The man like good 30 at about 30.
All right, my boss.
Big up yourself.
All right. Good 30. Good 30 and bad 30. 9202053. 9206441. Check it. Whether you're a good 30 or bad 30. Whether you're a ricochet or a half volley. Just check it. By the way, that finish by the Arnett Gardens player for the winner over Cavalier last night was an exquisite finish. Really exquisite finish. Neegle. Neegle from West. What one?
Oh, you mean, man?
Up and run.
Let's say.
Yeah, man.
Boy, you know what's more? Alright, cricket. JS all, let's say.
Yeah.
From 1 to 10, that top 10. Where they put him at West Indies all-time, all-round?
All-time? Wow.
Yeah, all-rounder.
Wow.
From 1 to 10, where you put him?
Well, but obviously, Garfield was a number 1.
Number 1, fine.
Yeah.
That means where you put him, let's drop him.
Well, I'm going to have to go look at them numbers and compare them. But he would be right up there in the top 5.
Right up there,
right up there, not top 10, top 5, man. Right up there in the top 5.
Top 5 is the top 5, yeah.
Yeah, man, if you don't mind sharp, when you crunch your numbers, you'll probably be the second, you know.
Because me, I shot 2 when I drop on the, I shot 2, you see, my time I top 2.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's you.
You know, yeah.
You see, when the man, them left, support the man for the World Cup.
Yeah, man.
He said, the selector, them, he said, brother, me, I told you,
you remember the last World Cup? The man left. The man left for Jason Older and Akil Hussein out of the last World Cup squad.
The last World Cup.
And then come this year now and carry career. We never play. Couldn't get a CPL contract.
Yeah.
Never play a T20 yet.
Yeah.
Raymond Reefer never play a T20 yet. They play the man that go over World Cup. What a man. The man have to go with him, man. This one has to take for himself. As much as a legend as he is, people. You should be a casualty for the embarrassment.
Yeah, man. Well, nice stand Sunday, you know.
You serious?
You go for the drugstore, man.
The Falkland.
Yes, man.
Yeah?
Hey, I want to tell you, man nervous, you know.
Why say more pleasant man them nervous?
Oh, the man they drop down to blood that skirt. I'm just you told them man boy that look bad, you know.
Daddy J said it was nerve wracking. Eh?
The man is score beauty now one time man you know.
Place tense.
And the man there score beauty. And Mr. Brother, I'm more present at the bar, but then just
cannot score.
Can't break them down. You know sometimes Liverpool can't break them down.
Yeah man. You know them kind of game them.
They come back. And I tell you that team they got like the team. They come back and I tell you say brother, it keeps the man nervous, you know.
Yeah man.
The man get the red card, you know.
Yeah.
The red card, the man get them two and half, you know.
One shot.
I tell you man.
I say.
This man you they play the mobile at the center. You know, no idea, but at the end of the play the Mount Pleasant.
My play for Mobile United, no?
More of his team again, but I tell you something.
In bad.
In can't tackle.
He might play for Falkland now?
No man, it's a Mobile United.
Oh.
But in can't tackle, and in tackle clean, and in tackle hard. Remember that really big thing there?
Kind of centre half, yeah.
Yeah. Me go watch him again and see. Me don't know if he only means or what have you, but I don't know him.
Yeah.
But it's a good centre half.
I know the centre half. I know Ladale Richie at all.
No man, I don't know Ladale Richie.
Oh, okay. Ladale Richie was at Mobile and then him go Mount Pleasant.
Yeah man, but this two that they was at Mount Pleasant and then.
Oh, he's a younger centre half.
Yes.
Yes.
And more stupid.
Eh. Where's the about Topi? Where Neegle, him gone?
Yeah, good. A good centre half.
A good centre half.
Yes, man, he read the game.
Read the game well.
Well, and you know, he practically just understand it. Yes, man.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, brother.
Big up yourself, Neegle. Original football boss from West. Man, still out drive miles go watch local football, you know. Yeah. Neegle. Original. The distance from one thing to be if you go Draxall is what? About a hour and a half drive that. About hour and a half drive that. Probably, you know. For Jenny I press, you know. For me a cruise control me now, so probably about 1 hour, you say, Jenny? 1 hour? From Draxall to from Mobile to Draxall. On the highway there. 1 hour? Yeah? Wow. You press gas, Jenny. Foot heavy. Get away, drive. Yeah, man. Big up all the original football fans. That is right, say me nervous nice stands for real, man. So, me understand. Under the circumstances. Morning.
Yeah, greeting.
Radar off. This sound like Olatto, man.
No, Olatto.
One morning, Olatto. Not the Olatto, but Olatto. What my boss? What my Afrocentric brethren? Afrocentric brethren this, you know.
I'm a traitor.
Yep, so me a traitor?
Yeah.
What man I call me traitor, Rasta? A black African like me, I call traitor. Traitor to what?
You sell out the black, you one of them sell out the black race. Yeah.
Why me sell out the black race? Olatto. Me don't say nothing about this morning about black people.
No, man.
Oh, not this morning.
No, I talk about the match first night, me not see the eyes.
Oh, John, no, man, on the work, man. Me there late, man. Me there TVJ, man, and you don't know the commentary. By the time the commentary done, half time, me say I go on. Because it must start from 7:30, you know. But me did down at the boom final. Me not try to link him up, me couldn't find you. Stadium too fast and full. Me did reach at the boom final, you know. Yeah.
Well, Ian,
nice win by Arnett last night.
One criteria I've went to work with, right? Every time I will have a conversation, when I use pork, I just the higher level for Rasta. Rasta when I meet better.
No man, you have some Rasta eat meat. You have some Rasta eat meat.
The principle, let me make it clear.
Yeah.
Make it clear. It's not every Rasta under the teaching. Yeah, most of them are meat. Yeah, so who are when you are meat, but the point is meat and meat, pork and pork, chicken and chicken, all of them are the same thing.
Yeah. So some Rasta don't eat meat? So Rasta don't eat all beef soup and drink all coconut soup and all them something?
I said some Rasta eat meat, some don't eat. You understand? But when you upset a ball, like saying pork alone is a problem. When you talk just
but everybody know traditionally pork are the, you know, pork are the thing when they mix with Rasta.
That is your opinion. That is
no, man, from where I grew up, man, we don't hear some Rasta man bun.
No, and again, you know, nothing you eat is not true.
Oh.
Nothing you eat is not true. This is the amount of lies them take for Rasta.
Where's it? Alright, sir. So like the party thing when we are give them, don't use pork. Use something else.
Virgin said, "Be a cook, to be a talk yesterday, man." Then they lie. What have a quatar now?
The quatar thing now, yeah.
Yeah, because I just shut up in. You see? So until you chance upon the radio, you know, because I know you talk about, you know. I know you talk about.
Yes, somebody a call you there, you know, and make an order, you know.
Yeah. So what I say to you now, something, why chance upon the radio?
What?
Where the man put on that about human rights, violence.
Oh, the Qatar thing. Yeah, well, Qatar has a very strict anti-gay law. But under the law alone, there are some other things too, you know. There are other things about consuming alcohol in public and some other things where some conservative by Western standards. Some other things. So it's not, we don't want to zoom in on one particular issue. There are some other cultural differences between Qatar and the West.
You know, so that's a big factor. They are about the alcohol in a boat because that is the agenda with them push now. You know.
Me know as me say Olatto, I don't want to zoom in on one aspect of it when we are talking about. There are other things about Qatar too. Yeah.
I understand that, you know. I understand so there's more aspect. Yeah, because you want to change some of the culture. You see, if it be like you, it's all right. It's the agenda them push. Yeah.
Fine. But even if it's agenda or not, I am just saying in principle, you are going to the people in the country, you are the guest in the people in the country.
Yeah, because listen to me. Every time them go to your place, before them go them start discriminating to your place, I never hear like Ian journalists from Jamaica and guys go criticize England like I'm not telling for China and law.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
When all the bad guys see him, so me never criticize Brazil, peer violence, peer negative, thing them push out there, you know. Yeah, and that's how they made a good far. You see me?
Yeah.
One thing more, so because I know I stay long on this topic, me know what debate, me know a last thing I say to you, and one thing me I say to you, right? You see, the part is very important to my life, and the part can start problem. You see, music. Time and space, you have time and space, and you have to respect area, you have to respect youth. The point is when something, me not talking about only the soca, me not talk about the violence, me not use the word soca, me not talk about the violence music.
Music.
I'm finished. That being promoted in the society. Not about the bleaching, not about everything what the music have. Push out there. It's about the youth and I respect big people. Sometimes you're the market and some people are great women and I can hear about sex and different type of sex and promote and I said to big people there. We never go so they look at youth them.
So I look at youth them and promote them something are big people. You know have some big people at all.
That's about
young adults.
Adults because adults supposed to know what they do to look at youth. And some look at youth do it because the adults them are do the thing in front of the youth them and the youth them adapt it.
Right.
You see me? And that's my concern now. Yes, in the past when I was a youth, I have to keep us the dance to hear some music. Something never bombard the society and some lie used to tell the child youth and them thing there. So something youth them not expose the text stages for youth them to target information. Let youth them be youth, respect the elderly. No, I music have influence upon my life. Music have influence upon my life.
Music.
Music on music.
What kind of influence it make you have on your life?
Alright.
Music make you decide which woman you're there with or when you're cooking at your house and
I'm gonna explain what it is.
Do not overrate the power of music, my boss.
No, I was a youth. And any man come on the radio saying you have been for pandemic life with different type of aspect of the music. I think Michael Jackson used to people spin on the head and broke their neck as a youth.
A break dance?
Yeah, let me give you an example. When I wrote, when we don't watch when we don't watch the show, I keep my virgin.
Hey, Olatto, you really talk people dancing like Michael Jackson, my boss. Is that you call influence for your life, my boss?
No, watch it, I'm close.
Because people out there dance at the moonwalk, you call that influence for your life?
Because I finished the virgin, because it's them now. You know, the problem is why you can't cut, even finish conversation, because I allow me to present my keys and then I talk. Look here, when I don't watch Cowboy Show, it end up me eat Indian.
You eat Indian because of Cowboy Show?
Yes. Then time then. No, you're wrong. I don't want to be the Indian. I want to be a cowboy. Not even police and thief.
When you say you eat thief too, when you watch police and thief show?
No, I never want to be police. I never want to be no, I'm watching the movie.
Yes. Yes.
No, I talk about evil. Through the documents and them things. I used to eat Africa. May I tell you what these...
You used to eat Africa?
Virgin, it's as if I talk to you, not listen to me then. Yeah, but you not listen to me.
No, me I emphasize what you say.
No, but I proud to say it. Because guess what? Even them some people in Africa suffer and them things there. I used to believe everywhere in Africa.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so basically these things, the thing. I remember going to dance, because enough dance I going up. Woman with back a fight, me to sign them a fight each other. These things I want to say.
You stop go dance Olatto.
Oh, yeah, me keep dance, but my dance is mostly
cultural.
All the style, all it.
Well, you may say something. May I say something to you, Olatto? All right, close off your speech.
Yeah, what may I say to you, all of these things look on as factors, you know. Lord, the youth them stop exposed to what's out there. Let you go to big people and respect the elderly. Just let me
all right. Big up Olatto.
Yeah, man. All right.
Big up yourself.
Yeah.
This thing I really matter about this dance and this music. I'm glad Olatto bring it up back, you know. Because as I was pointing, I don't remember if I said it on here. But when you go party and when you go, anywhere you go, if you go out, say Roderick is a music man over there, so. What percentage of the music we play when you go to a party or a function? What percentage is this so-called violent, obnoxious music? It's a very small percentage, you know. It's a wide variety of music play when you go any single party, you know. The man will make it look like it's one set of music play from 9 o'clock straight back till 8 o'clock in the morning. You don't stop the foolishness. Most of them will make guys and grumble about the music. Them play music.
No, but Tracy,
yeah.
them have the girl segment.
Then you have the girl segment.
Man segment.
You have the culture segment. You have the oldest segment where you play some Dennis Brown.
Yes, sir.
It's a minute part of the party now, or the musical experience now out there when you go out now. I play them kind of song that we're not complaining about, you know. You're not overstating the thing and I exaggerate the thing and I blow up the thing. Anyway, 9202053, 9206441. Who we got here?
Sports Explosion?
Yeah, man. Morning. How you doing?
Wait, is this Mr. Oran Tracy?
The same one, man.
First time on your show, man.
You serious? Welcome to the show, man. Who is this?
This is a prominent call to other radio.
Oh, it's one of the. It's the disciple from Rona Migraine.
Mammee Bay, man.
Mammee. Welcome to the big show, my boss. Welcome to the big show.
I tell you oral. First time in so I've been trying, but
welcome, man.
Very difficult.
You're gone international now, you know.
I tell you, man, I know with my visual challenge, it kind of even more difficult.
Yes, I figured that.
When Keisha called me, I wonder how she do it, but
skillful.
You kind of get the drift now. So
yeah, you get the drift now.
It won't be the last time. Right?
All right, man. Welcome, man.
But my thing now is the oral. The West Indies cricketers.
Yes, man.
I want to ask the question. Is it that they are difficult to coach?
I think to an extent they could. I think so.
They are a bit difficult to coach?
I think so. Just from the outside looking in.
So what do you think about talent-wise? Is enough talent there?
Yeah, man. Them have enough talent, but I think most of the... All right, let me look at the batsmen now, because that's the main problem right now.
Yeah, man, the batsmen.
I think them kind of set in a space where they're making money, playing the way they play, and they're kind of unwilling or reluctant to change them game to play more responsibly because them play this pinch hitting role in a franchise T20 cricket and make a bag of money. Them reach out fight. So they're not really motivated for change the way they play.
So, this resignation now of Phill Simmons, don't you believe that this should have come a long time ago?
No, me think. Don't
you think it's a bit too late? One of them terrible late cut them on.
But this was I think I remember that the consensus is that he's doing a fairly good job with the test team. You know?
The test team,
right? So that would have buy him some time in the job. But with this debacle now, I don't think him could have gone beyond this.
And there are so many things going on wrong in West Indies cricket.
Oh, no mercy.
When Ricky Skerritt came, took over from our Jamaica.
And Dave Cameron.
The first thing he did oral was to change the coach, and we were doing so well.
Yeah, man.
And for the life of me, I can't understand why these people did why Ricky Skerritt did what he did.
It was just an anti-Dave Cameron movement at the time, boss. They just came in, and the mission was to reverse everything that Dave Cameron was doing as much as possible.
And we are now paying
the price for that kind of myopic leadership, my boss.
You know? So much so that when you listen to people like Winston Benjamin and Phill Wallace, these guys are hurt of it.
Man.
Alright. Can you imagine, alright, listen to me. I hear you say this thing, you know. I've been listening to you, alright.
Man.
Don't get me wrong, you know.
Man.
Even though it's my first call. And I hear you say when West Indies reach the point where Floyd Reefer
Raymond Reefer can be batting at number 3, my boss.
Then you can imagine all the past number 3 must be turning
at them grave. I think that is the lowest point in the history of West Indies cricket.
Can you imagine
when Raymond Reefer walk on number 3 in my test team?
The last number 3 we had was Brian Lara, you know.
Lord have mercy, my boss.
With Richards before him.
I have never seen a worse selection than that, my boss.
My God.
Raymond Reefer batting at number 3 in a West Indies test team, my boss. That is the lowest ebbs we've gone in the cricket, my boss. And then to add insult to injury now, them can't go on the World T20. Lord have mercy.
And leave back some people, even Fabian Allen. Why didn't we better we tried some
I would have to lose with Fabian Allen and Andrew Russell, my boss.
And that may, sir?
Oh. Not when losing Raymond Reefer.
Anyway, big up yourself.
Big up yourself, Mammee Bay, and welcome to the big show, man.
I'm on big up Diego.
The amount of fame now and what you call it, prominence you get from this call. You'd have to spend about a year and a half round so forget it half of this one call. Big up yourself, though. Mammee Bay check in. Brambles are going to ban him now, you know. Brambles are going to say I'm a traitor now for call me. Anyway, we're going for a quick break and we'll talk some more on the other side. Soon come back.
Sir. Maverick, he always saying so when you go to Rome, you have to do a romance, you know. You can't get people in country who want to change their rules and all that. You have a visit like what you're saying, man. That's a joke thing. You don't know what they are deal with. What do you think about Champion League today? Who are qualifying, who are going to Europa League and who are going? Are you United from Poland? What?
Morning, Oral. Morning, Roderick and listeners. Oral, you see that Qatar thing? You ever see some people, them come in your car and them want come tell you which station the radio for dep on, what temperature the AC for there, and all them something there. Listen to me, if you come in my car and may I play Mozart, you are going to listen to Mozart. When you come out, you can go listen Skeng and Skillibeng or whatever you want to. Anybody when I like how the thing set a Qatar, you just don't go. That's all you need to do. It's no big deal. Don't go. That's it. Oh, and by the way, Oral, sports commentary sell off last night. Remember me tell you, sell right off. Thanks, bro. Oh, and big up Ricochet. You know me. I have to big up Ricochet every single time. Myrna, out.
Yeah, morning, Oral, morning. Producer, big up yourself. Oral, you may come for this, man. I don't know how you call yourself the Maverick. I'm afraid to think outside the box. Like you just love reference. So because you never hear about a coach being a one-day coach as opposed to a test team coach as opposed to a T20 coach, it means he can't do. Come on, Maverick. Better than that.
Morning Explosion. Oral chasing. Couple weeks ago, me hear announced your show is not a sports report show. It's a sports talk show. But at the same time, every week Premier League play, you give out the scoreline for the Premier League. You understand? And then now local football and schoolboy football are going, and it's like you just a slide over it. We need to know what is going on in the local football, so just shed a little bit more light on the local football. Even read out the scoreline them. You see me? And the next thing, me hear the Man U man them mumble amongst them one another. See? It's like them a try to compare Rashford with Ronaldo right now. You understand? Yesterday me hear one of the Man U man call in and say, what have Ronaldo done for Man U since lately? So me ask him the question, what Rashford do for Man U since lately? If you check the facts, Rashford play almost 1,000 minutes since season. See? He scored 3 goals. Ronaldo play like nearly 300 minutes and score 1 goal. So when I check the ratio, my estimation, none of them no better than none. That's what I say. And the next thing, Manchester United now go nowhere with Bruno, Sancho, and Rashford up front. No way at all.
That was our Explosial Segment.
Not very. Welcome back. Welcome. Not very optimistic about the chances of Man U. I don't know. Myrna. Well, Myrna, you know me, I go agree with you. Because it's perfectly said. That Mozart example there. Brilliant. You know my car, you want to tell me say make AC too high. No man, when you come out, man, you go in your car if you have a car. Or you go stand up in the sun if you're too cold when you come in my car. And my car, you come in, you know. You are my guest. I agree, Myrna. The Virgin who asked for the Champions League games. Chelsea play Salzburg, City play Dortmund, and PSG play Maccabi Haifa. Yeah. So some Champions League games on today. So let us see if the the City and Haaland trains roll on today. Haaland heading back to his old club, Borussia Dortmund. Let us see now. Probably you can catch a money and the likelihood of Haaland scoring against his old team. That should be a good one. Of course, Chelsea, Salzburg as well. All right. What do you want to mention again? Oh, the bridge you talk a while ago about me. Look, don't tell no lie, Pamesa. I don't come here every morning and give no EPL scores. Now when we come here, I have 2 big game play. If Manchester United play, or if Arsenal play, or if Liverpool or Man City play, you hear me mention them game there. I don't run down up EPL scores on the program, sir. You understand me, please? And thanks. And conversely, I'm not going to come here come give you all of the scores in a schoolboy football either. Because this is not a sports cast. Jerome, I compile an efficient sports cast over there at 12 o'clock. Listen it. I'm over there, write it up right now. Probably going to present it after 12 as well. We don't do the sports cast on this show. We discuss talking points on this show. All right? 920-2053, 920-6441. Who we got there? Morning. Morning.
Maverick, morning.
Morning, my boss.
You put him back and take them.
Boy, them are shake still. The dentures them not fit so good in a car.
The car shakes over a weekend when I can pick up here. Eh?
And you know my boss Shake's place. My boss Shake's place, I wish there. Saturday, you know. My boss Shake's place Saturday, I say, you know, say over there's a Shake's place there. Yeah, but my boss show, man, you don't know.
I should have called him, man, because I'm lucky to, you know, because...
He barely find an equalizer.
The man them say I'm lucky, brother. I want to know how me feel lucky I may have the man them one love.
And you're late. Late equalizer them fine.
Who you call? Who you think?
No, the man will scrape and get the equalizer lucky, man.
Why you tell him man you man them brother because they man me not like reason with them, you know.
And God know that header they look like a fluke to you know. Nobody can tell me say Casemiro look the ball like that. It don't look like a fluke.
I must man. Well, but Pata make a big mistake so he go start Ruben over cover. Me I say what a madman you do, man.
Yeah.
But one thing I like with him still he adjust fast, you know.
But him see mistake quick.
Yeah.
He not so arrogant like the rest of man them.
Oh yeah, them. Why you tell him Manchester United Virgin about the game? Tell him who lucky, my brother. Tell him who lucky. You not believe it.
No, I decide to find the late equalizer lucky, me boss.
I'm not sure you don't know football.
Unless, hey, Chelsea man, unless him go say boy, the goal where you score was against you on a play. Probably that him say why you're lucky.
You know, most him lucky man and me I pay the whole of the
me know say that.
Chelsea, I tell him say me get more out of the game more than them because guess what? Them dominate the game, brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a point.
Yeah.
So,
but if him
from the game.
But if him control the game, Chelsea man, and you get the go ahead goal, you know. Him can say you're lucky, you know, because you don't deserve the goal. That him can say.
That not play football, brother. When I read the football, them know it. That not play football, my G.
Yeah, man. What you say when you dominate if you score, sir?
Not must, man. Not must, man.
Just like that,
man.
sir.
Yes.
Just like that.
But me, they are reason to look at them and say, boy, all them look away from the app to not pay way more money than monitor.
Yeah, everyone
man.
Yeah. Man felt slighted.
That must, man.
Yeah.
Claim to now the money I run go buy you newness. Eh?
Why? You don't know that's a project.
No, you come from my radio every day. I come talk about you have the oldest set of ball in the league.
That's right. Then we have the 18th. We have the 18th oldest squad, man.
Go borrow money and buy ball then, my brother.
No, man, the club don't run so. My club can't run like your club and city, you know, my boss.
A business run,
our money limited enough. For the money can't done, you know. You see what I say?
The don't be carry run a Chelsea.
Yeah, man.
No, wait, man.
Can't run to go sell some jersey, man.
That a ball, yeah.
Big up yourself, Chelsea, man. You're the man you man apart.
I mean, I'm a par.
Big up yourself, man. Everything is everything.
I must, man.
All right, my boss.
Every time,
let's say a word. Chelsea, man, check in, you know. With the Manchester United par, you know. So we feel good, man. And Manchester United and Chelsea. Morning. Morning, my boss. What's on your mind this morning?
I went to make a play, Nigeria.
What the date? No, man, I think it's Cameroon. What's the date again? I don't remember the date, you know. Bang. Sometime next month, you know. I'll get the date and remind you, here.
November, right?
Huh?
Sometime in November.
Yeah, man.
So why coach has called up a team in a training?
The coach is not here officially yet, you know.
Yeah, I know they're not there to make us until January, but I'm going to deal with the team, don't?
Yeah, man. I'm going to do this game too.
Yeah, so why not just come and come start have a team in training and not come find an excuse like when come find an excuse when Jamaica play Argentina. Say, will not be when relevant or thing like that.
What's your excuse in playing against Argentina?
Yes, man.
What you mean?
You not come and say nothing.
What kind of excuse? What you mean?
Me listen every day and listen to your talk.
No, but wait, say no.
If I do Whitmore or Paul make that speech there. Today I kill me now.
So what? What did he say? What did he say? What was the excuse? What was the excuse?
His scoreline against Argentina. Like basically must say like it don't make a difference.
He must say that before the game.
Me not accept that message, none at all. None at all.
What I say? Me don't remember the speech where you referred to. What I said, the scoreline against Argentina was not important. What you say? We should have beat Argentina. Eh? When there? You got it? What am I saying? Me don't understand what I'm saying. What am I saying? We should have beat Argentina. And that's what I say. I try to get to him. Why you have some sports fans? The man accused me, say Hello, morning. Okay, 920-2053, 920-6441. Call back, my bridge. Let me understand what you're saying. By the way, speaking of Jamaica internationals, coming up, Reggae Girls engage Paraguay. Yeah, in 2 warm-up games coming up on November 10th and 13th. Jamaica versus Paraguay, Reggae Girls, Thursday, November 10th, 2022, 8 p.m. at this one is at, the Catherine Hall Stadium. Thursday, November 10th. Grandstand 2,000 bleachers, 1,000 students under 19, pay $500. And then the second leg, Jamaica versus Paraguay, the National Stadium, 6 p.m. That is now Sunday, November 13th. Grandstand $3,000, bleachers 1,500, students 19 and under with ID pay $500. So double international, Jamaica, Paraguay, Catherine Hall, November 10th. That is the Thursday, and the National Stadium, November 13th. That is, November 13th. That is the Sunday. Reggae Girls preparing to head off to the World Cup. All right, the Virgin is back.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what you say now? Jamaica shall beat Argentina. That you say?
Yeah, a coach. He make a speech.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
He must say, and exactly what he says, but as we say, the scoreline against Argentina is not of significant because it's not a point game or anything like that.
Right.
Me not support that.
Okay.
And when me say again, if I did Theodore Whitmore or Paul come and make that speech, you come the other day today.
You serious? You think so?
Me know so. Me know you.
No, sir.
Yes, man. You shouldn't say that none at all.
Him should have said it.
None at all.
So you really believe say the coach going there and him never business how much him get?
Yes, no, after I don't care. After I don't care about how much I get because I play Argentina and the team in the North.
Right. They know that on the context when him say what him say.
Enough to say that.
Okay.
Enough to say that.
So you don't feel him was concerned about getting 10 and 12 love. You don't feel him would have played the best him could to avoid getting them kind of beaten.
Yeah, me understand, but the speech we're making...
You talk about saying it, him should have said it.
No.
You see, because we don't remember the specific thing where I'm saying, I'm not going to argue with you.
No, man, you can't make it pass.
We don't remember the specific thing where I'm saying.
Roll it and you hear it back again.
But I remember him saying that this was not the best game for him to get first up.
No, that's the way you say.
No, man, he said that. Remember him saying that?
Yeah.
He said this was not the... If it were up to him, he would be playing Argentina first with a limited amount of preparation in our first game in charge. I think he said something like that.
And before, after that, he said the same thing about the scoreline.
Okay.
And he beat me and he bun me and now he bun me. So
you serious?
More that question, you see? But I hang up and I'm done. I'm a saver for Jamaica football.
Same do what?
I'm a saver for
nobody not saver, no saver.
Me not feel him.
No saver no there for Jamaica football.
Me not feel him right now, brother.
No one man can save Jamaica football.
Me not feel him as a coach.
Why you not rate him as a coach? Because Argentina beat we?
No, Argentina. No, so we're not.
Because Messi beat. Messi come off a bench, come score 2 goals and kill you.
Oh, nobody not rate Messi like you, know. And you are Messi biggest fan in the
Yeah, man, we know that, man. But we don't understand you though. But we don't understand what you do.
Yeah.
When me tell you say me don't rate Paul Hall. No, man, as a coach.
As a coach?
Yeah. Right? Because Paul Hall, me never see Paul Hall coach nobody yet at this level. Yeah. Me never see Paul Hall. We don't know what Paul Hall can do as a coach. When he take over the team, when he take over the team and start coaching the team,
yeah.
Me never see I wasn't impressed with what I saw. All right. When Tapper take the team and start coaching the team first, Tapper, you know, the team, it look good, the team with him first. That's the first time when Tapper coach the team.
First time.
No, so you say, well, Tapper can go on with that thing. Why you say you don't rate this coach? Why you say you don't rate this coach? Based on what?
His speech, I don't rate his speech, me never say me not rate him.
That speech you have against him? You have him up for? Oh, you have him up for that speech?
Yes, man.
Oh, just that speech?
Just that speech, brother.
So you know business how when talk about the football and how the team shape up and all them something?
No, but the speech...
You know business with them something?
No, his speech I make, but you don't care about the scoreline. scoreline is not of significant in nothing. No way that speech then.
Scoreline is not significant in nothing.
Yeah.
We don't think
but
that
I can make Jerome them play back and make a hear it. I can play back and call away.
Alright, my boy.
Understand?
Yeah.
Alright.
I get you. But we have to research that speech, because. But I like the context where Mr. Algrims made that speech. Yeah, I guess if we can just think about it for myself, obviously the man who play Argentina, a team, one of the top ranked team in the world, with a man who let many people feel like the greatest footballer ever. The man kind of preempt the fact say he won't be surprised if him get beaten in this game. Probably think he might get more than what him get, Because as we said, the game was pretty even up to when Messi came on the field and the Jamaica team looked like they became spectators instead of forgetting them in a football game. And kind of, facilitated Messi scoring 2 goals, but we don't know. United, morning United.
Yeah, man, straight out of the walls.
Straight out of the walls at Old Trafford. Morning, my boss. What?
Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Bro.
Every time.
Yeah, I hear me good.
Loud and clear, man.
Alright.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, yes. That voice note. There's somebody sending in a voice note regarding what we did say yesterday with Rashford and Ronaldo.
Yeah, man, you the man with that beat, man.
Yeah, but that stats him come with my boss.
Stats?
Yeah, remember I stats him come with I try to prove a point to Ronaldo better than Rashford. Yeah, but if you watch Ronaldo, you don't need to see no stats, my boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, if you watch him, you don't need to see no stats, man. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that man needs to get the act together, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the man I go for some stats, but them things they not go work. I know stats. I test if you watch the man, you see the man done, you don't need no stats to see that.
Well, me on your side of the argument, my boy. We're firmly on your side. Because Ronaldo has been a legend, but there comes a point.
Yeah, but there comes a point. Yeah, that's part of the journey that you don't know man going like it's a big deal.
Simple thing. I think the sentimental attachment to Ronaldo as well. As cool for the people.
Yeah, but alright, you see, Maverick as a student of the game, of them things they will realize, you can't make sentiment get the best of you.
No, in a sport you have to be careful.
Yeah, as a student of the game, you have to separate them things there. Them things they separate a student from the game from an average fanatic,
Yes, sir. Totally right about that.
Sentiment always get the best of them. We love and respect Ronaldo for what he's doing in a game, but Ronaldo right now finish my boss. The man is a liability. I don't mind Chelsea sign him. I don't mind Chelsea sign him. Make it work. Why am I going to do when he got Chelsea?
You have to watch the emotions when you look for. Me make an admission to you. Well, probably when you're done, me make it still. Cause
no, man, make it, man.
No, man. Me personally, on this show and generally, I have one particular sports star when me biased and emotional when we are talking about them performance. And it's Brian Lara.
Yeah, Brian
Lara. Anybody? Me think Brian Lara the greatest thing about pick up a cricket bat, my boss.
Yeah, like similar. Ronaldinho my baller, man.
Yeah.
No matter what I do, him and my footballer.
Me just think Brian Lara does so far. Me think Brian Lara is a superhuman. Is not human when it comes to batting. In terms of his technique, in terms of his flair, in terms of his style, in terms of his temperament, no. He was not he was not the most perfect in terms of his temperament. Because I feel if Brian Lara make up his mind every time him come back, him could have make 100, That's how good me feel Brian Lara was. But sometimes him just go there for entertain. But me's a Brian Lara fanatic when you talk about batting in a cricket. Everything else me discuss with total objectivity. So me declare my bias when I discuss Brian Lara. You get me? United, him still there? Talk about the whole man credit. Talk about the man credit. Yeah, people. Yeah, me don't feel no way for declare my bias when it comes to Brian Lara. When me hear a man say Steve Smith can bat like Brian Lara, me cringe. Because Steve Smith, me don't know me get the man they can't to me, the man they just accumulate some runs. The man they are no artist, my boss. Brian Lara was an artist. Marlon, morning.
Well,
morning, my boss.
Well,
how are you, sir?
Morning.
Me there, man. Loud and clear we have it.
It's a pity Old Trafford. Old Trafford.
Hold on, your phone line bad. Where's your foolish Old Trafford attack? You're on speaker. Take your phone off speaker. Okay, your line bad though. What you saying about Old Trafford? Go again. Line bad. Him gone. Go again. Oh Lord. Sorry about that. So like the Ronaldo fan base now jump out, you know, and I take on Old Trafford because the man say Ronaldo done. Well, me kind of accelerate my opinion about him when me see Marlon is back. Yeah, Marlon. Yeah, man. Go ahead now.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. As me say, I mean, you call yesterday when straight out of the wall at Old Trafford, call and not chatting bag of nonsense for all students again.
Oh, you? Are you're a Ronaldo fan?
No, I am a Ronaldo fan, but that doesn't show me sentimental to Ronaldo.
No, man.
That not enough to do it. But you explain. When we all straight out of the wall at Old Trafford now, so we are students again. So when the match about Ronaldo done, him can't tell me say my student again when the match Ronaldo done. Ronaldo the leading goal scorer for Man U last season. Ronaldo carried the team on him back. Basically, him alone carried the team last season. So when you come to me about the man when Rashford and Sancho and all of them walk up and down from the field last season. And now do nothing. I run out there, put out him all. You come tell me about your student game and Rashford this and Rashford that and Rashford that.
Ronaldo look older this year, my boss. Him look more.
He don't look
1 year older. He look about 4 year older this season.
No. Stop chat foolish. You know what the problem with Ronaldo?
Yeah.
He never have a pre-season.
Hold on. What about how he affects how Ten Hag wants the team to play? Ronaldo don't have the legs to execute that game plan, my boss. That's a major problem, you know, my boss.
Well, I know. Yeah. All right. Look right around the world in the top team, them and the striker they want them have. Barcelona with Lewandowski. Them care from Bayern Munich. Don't them fit the team to play to team strength.
Yeah.
Aubameyang come at Chelsea now. Where Chelsea adjust the playing style to fit him.
Yeah, Benzema, Real Madrid.
All of the experienced striker them kind of many good strikers you have around the world right now. You understand me I say? When Ten Hag come, him say Ronaldo have a very important role to play in his side. You understand?
I think that was a mistake for me that speech.
No, that is stupid. Stop foolish.
No, then why am I bench him on then? Why am I bench him on then? If he had this important role to play.
No, but
me ask you. When Ten Hag said that, if it was a mistake, why Ten Hag carrying a rotation more? Why Ronaldo in a rotation more?
Listen, but may I explain that to you now?
Please do.
I explain that to you now. So you will say that, right? You will say that before you reach, right?
Yeah.
Ronaldo never have a preseason because Ronaldo, you said to the man, yo, you know, say you're going to be an important role, and then all of a sudden you realize that this man want left. So you have to change your philosophy again. You have to change the approach where you have think about the season after that because this man don't longer want to be a part of your side. Right? So right, you make an adjustment and you build a team you have to start the season because you have build without thinking to Ronaldo will be here. Right? The window closed. Right? And Ronaldo still at the side, right? So now the onus is on you now, right? I readjust again in order to get the best out of the best striker you have in the world who sit down right for your bench and in your squad.
No, sir, you're wrong. You're wrong.
You have makeshift. You have put man in a makeshift position.
No, man, you're wrong, man. If all right, remember the first 2 games of the season, what happened?
Yeah, did
Ronaldo play those games?
Ronaldo start one of the game them. And I Brentford game.
And he played the other one? He played the other one?
No, he never played the other game.
Okay.
And the only game that him start we lose.
All right, but the point I make to you, when Ten Hag saw those 2 games with us, I think it reaffirmed in his mind. Say, Manchester United set up to play is not so he want them to play. He want the younger youth. He want the younger youth.
No, because at the defense, you know, since the man that said the whole back line after that game there.
Yeah.
After them 2 games there.
Yeah.
So the problem was, listen, every Man U fan know the problem we have over the last season was the back line because the coach not playing right man.
No, man, none of your back line alone, man. Offensively, the man start go for when name Elanga. He go for Rashford. Him go for Sancho. It's them man that the man start predominantly start and Bruno them. I press the team. Are you the park?
Because I guess Ronaldo decided to say he want to leave. So of course he must go use him up in him squad because he never get a striker. You never get a striker.
So I said, Ten Hag did plan for build the team on Ronaldo.
Then he must.
Oh.
Listen.
No, that is what you think.
Hold on.
Are you saying that is what he should do? Or are you saying that is what he planned to do?
What?
Your opinion is that him should do?
Yeah, of course him should readjust.
Okay.
Alright, look at now, Oral. He suspended the man last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you hear the statement to him make?
Yeah.
The man said him still look forward for work with Ronaldo towards the end of the season. You never say more Ronaldo left January.
Manchester United forward Cristiano Ronaldo has returned to group training after being ordered to train alone last week by manager Eric Ten Hag.
Alright.
So Ronaldo is back in training.
Alright, Oral. Listen to the statement what the coach make again. When them question him, the coach say he might look forward for work with Ronaldo to the end of the season.
Yes,
if he not have no plan for play him or work with him, why never say, boy, where things difficult right now, so if hopefully January, if things don't work out.
But him can have a part, him can have a secondary role for playing on the squad, you know, he's an experienced striker, you know.
So we're not play secondary to who?
Because he might get old now.
Oral. Zlatan, we are talking about age. Age not nothing to do with football.
Why say age not
with some players, listen, Ronaldo is one of the best in the world. Now come tell me about the age.
Well,
I want the best in the world.
Some want people defend me, you know. When we
remember the coach could have said, listen, we're in a difficult situation. We have to work with the people who are committed to the team, and if Ronaldo get a chance, we'll let him go. The man say more work with Ronaldo towards the end of the season. That means him no say Ronaldo have a role to play in the field.
No, we agree with that, you know, but what we are mixing, what we feel.
So what
is the role where you think him have the primary role? Myself and Old Trafford, well, there's also what you call a secondary role. We think that's what the man want.
Alright, listen, you see if I'm Martelli in Ronaldo up on the bench, I don't have a problem with that. Say, Ronaldo, you're second to Martelli because when Martelli bring to the game is what we want. When you are Rashford are playing on my head, when he can't score a goal to save him life. Where basically I just one trick pony, just all I just space. If I not space, if it's space are there, him film game done. Him easy to nullify. I have Ronaldo on the bench. You think say the other way where Rashford missed against Newcastle, you think say if Ronaldo is in a position that he missed that?
Alright, my boss.
Alright,
my boss. I think we have discovered Cristiano Ronaldo's #1 fan on this program. What is his name? What's his name again, my boss? What's your name again? Can I call you CR7?
No, man, you're going to call me Strafford Eder from today.
No, man, CR7 me call him.
No, man.
Strafford Eder.
Stratford End.
It's Stratford End.
The biggest place in our Stratford right now.
All right.
Stratford where the real fan them there.
All right, Stratford End. Big up yourself, my boss.
Big up my boss.
Stratford End. We're going for a quick break on the Sports Explosion. We'll be back in a jiffy. Welcome back to the Sports Explosion. We're live on Hits 92 FM. The phone numbers are 920-2053, 920-6441. Yeah, it's who race my place, I'm calling number them too fast. Let me go again. 920-2053, 920-6441. Hey, Banna.
Yeah, my friend.
Graduate again to phone line today. From
you see, Old Trafford. Old Trafford, he eased himself for 2 months. Seriously, the man will just call you.
You serious?
Ronaldo not done, brother.
You don't feel so?
No, sir, Ronaldo not done. The man have a part to play, but him done. All stuff of stop them foolishness. And stop that about the man a done baller. Which done baller?
Why say Ten Hag for Billy side on him?
No, man, me never said that to her. He's not going to start every match, you know. You understand? He's not going to start every match. But you can't come say Ronaldo done, bridge. What kind of foolishness is that? Nobody go beat him on that, man. I hear some man talk about the man done. No, sir. Ronaldo not done, Bridget. And your side now, with man in our world. A man, he was the press man in your team in everything.
Boy.
At 30 years old, you say 30, you call 30-year-old,
yeah, man,
59-year-old, I'm going to say
if you hold your top line at 30, man, your team will get old, man.
No, world, man, you kept the pan Benzema and them, man, the Bridget. Because the man run like a train.
Them man, they are no press machine. Them man, they are finisher. Press machine different from goal poacher, you know, my boss.
Alright. So the match, the last match Ronaldo start and float all of the match, man. You know so the man run, Virgin?
Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes, man, the man run hard.
Me watch him in a Europe again, my boss.
Against who?
One of the Bush team run a Europe, man. And the man has struggled, brother.
No, man. Him not done do.
Hard to score a goal like ball a fumble. Man, the man lose about 2 yards apace.
No, you are. Mr.
Man lose about 2 yards apace, brother, man.
Yeah, man, him not done do, man. Him not done. You can't say him done, but the man not done, man. Man scored 20 at goal last season. That's what you say. How the man for done this year? I mean, you say the man look old. How the man for look old?
The man lose about 3 yards apace, brother.
No, man.
You can't use last year for judge this year. No. Look for Liverpool last year. And
but you said the man get older.
Look for Liverpool. He get about 3 years older since last year.
Alright, to the cricket no oral. This man used to pack him bag and go to man.
Yeah, man. If you follow.
I remember when the man interview me, I laugh, the man laugh when the man asking about Fabian Taylor and the man in a bit.
Fabian Allen, yeah, I remember, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Me say a big joke. And the match with India and Pakistan with the Britain.
Yeah.
And Pakistan win a match, man. Pakistan
give
the match, brother. Last over with the spinner ball, man ball 2 wide, 3 wide not over, and then the man like a 6.
Yeah, man.
And, yo, a joke, man.
Yeah, them give it the cricket, man. Australia win this morning. Yeah, them beat Sri Lanka event.
Yeah, them beat Sri Lanka no good neither, bro.
Yeah,
Sri Lanka no good, man.
Sri Lanka have a good base to put about 180, 190 on the board, but them fought there.
Them win the Asian Cup with you know. My friend, that's how the man them a play. Man, them look shabby, man.
Yeah.
Them look shabby, Virgin. Me not in the lifestyle.
Me carry England for beat Australia and not them out, though.
Okay, yeah, come in Australia. Australia don't look good neither to you know.
No, sir.
All I go on, you know.
Yeah.
Them is the poor them was.
Yeah, they don't look as impressive as I thought they would.
Yeah.
Playing at home, you see it?
England and New Zealand look good. I know India, you can't left out India.
Yeah.
But New Zealand look good, man. Come see, New Zealand beat Australia with it, man. Man, them look good, Virgin.
Yeah.
Nah, them have a tall brother. They were named Ferguson.
Yeah.
Man, tell the man about 7 foot.
Lucky Ferguson.
Man, 7 foot.
Yeah, man, them big. Hey, the New Zealand side big enough, my boss.
Yeah, man, New Zealand have a good side overall, man.
I know what I mean. Maybe the man them physically big.
Yeah. And the match them last night, though. I never get to watch them still, you know, but me catch peace out of the waiting the match when Cavaliers are lead 1-0. But I say them go down to 1 man.
Yeah, them go down 1 man. When the equalizer score and the Arnett man go take the ball out of the net, the Cavalier man go over there and little tussle go on and the referee him up. I don't think him should run him off for that, though.
Okay, me never see it still. Me never get to see it still. I forgot to say how Sports Max bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me never get to see it.
And it win with almost the last kick of the game.
Yeah, me hear you talk this man. Me never get to watch none of the match them.
Yeah, man.
And my side start out with that draw because they lead 1-0, you know.
Yeah, me see you score a nice goal. Score a nice goal. I see the goal on the TV. Nice goal you score. Boom.
Yeah, we equalize down in the dines and thing. You see, but why this season long? So we still want to go on.
We still want to go on. Big up yourself, Banna.
All right, bless up.
Up and running. Somebody just sent me this. Well, let me just say what them said. Them said they think the Catherine Hall is not a good choice for the international against Paraguay, the Reggae Girls. Because the surface is poor. They said that even a schoolboy football game, them would have played there. Then the Arnett would be a better choice. But they want to carry the match go west, though. Coach. You see it, coach? They want to carry 1 match go west and 1 match in Kingston. So if they made come Arnett with 1 and go stadium with 1, both matches would have been in Kingston. So you understand the need to spread the thing around. Who have Marcus? Morning, Marcus.
Yeah, morning, Oral.
Good morning, my boss.
Morning, everyone in studio.
Yeah.
Oral.
Yes, sir.
You work too hard to build the program here and try to chart it there. So you have done it in a migraine radio, Oral.
With what?
You have to stop it, Oral.
With what?
Them Chelsea man, they call it the migraine reasoning and they run out of fanatic them. You have to cut them out of the program, man.
No, man.
You have to respect the club.
Yeah.
But understand the love you have for a player.
Yeah.
But a club then player, man. I'm mad this some man attack. Me hear the man go come back, come talk about say him call yesterday, like he call with anything sensible.
You have a defending point, man, them attack him. Man, them attack him.
A road bag, you run up on goal line and run and score. What we need, what kind of stuff we don't need to go for no stats, we don't need to go for nothing. What I can't see it.
Yeah.
With ears, if you are listening to over the radio, you must hear the amount of chance and when you get, you must hear how horribly my play. You don't need nothing more.
You lose about 3 yards of pace, brother.
Last season.
Yeah, man.
So,
right now, Ronaldo, they're at a MLS standard right now, brother.
Even below that.
Miami FC.
Because if you probably go down there, so, and with him attitude, them run him so. And Ronaldo my baller.
Yeah, man.
No joke, but I just know Ronaldo, this is not the Ronaldo what we used to. And we have to accept that now. Say, boy, you catch up on him.
Yeah. And you can't build a team around a man at that age of his career. So when we talk about Ten Hag need to build a team around Ronaldo, or build the offense around Ronaldo, a foolishness, sir.
Madness.
But you have to make every man say them peace, you know.
That's a truth, but them have to understand, so them have to take time because we don't have enough pill. I have to listen to the program from 9 till 11. So we can't have so much migraine, one migraine at a time.
Yeah, boss, that's true still. That's true.
And we also have to find a way for the new callers them get a chance as well.
They don't open new callers a call, man.
Yeah, but it's hard because right now I feel like say boy, I bet I'm going to finish listening to the program because I try from morning. One more point, the Chelsea man.
Yeah.
We have to understand. Is that easy that we're not going to sit down and take notes of how football is supposed to play because there's no way. The Chelsea man can tell me I'm comfortable in a team skin, sit down and watch Man U a ball team. It's so long and I get a penalty and score and I go say, yeah, the better team and Man U lucky. Madness, yeah, brother. The best starting point for Chelsea is that the coach have sent as a tactical man. So the man make a change.
Yeah. And it worked.
It changed the whole dynamics of the ball game because Chelsea now start coming at the game a little bit.
Yeah.
After the man make the change. But before the change, Man U was
all over them. Over them.
They start the madness.
So I said they're really lucky for two then.
Them pass lucky oral. And then I go tell you, say, oh, people come here yard, come take a fine. Come make on give it 2 points and I say Man U lucky.
Yeah, because you get a late equalizer, that's why. That's why I'm saying you're lucky, you know.
But right through the match, even the coach starts at 10 Hag knew say him have a goal in night. The man tell you 6 minutes, press this man, press this side. Then I got tell him team.
Yeah.
To press this side, we have a goal in our way.
Yeah.
So it's not like we say, boy, I want loving on the match done star. So you see we jack back. We no jack back no time.
Yeah.
So we knew that Chelsea never ready. And overall, there's no way. Chelsea fan Tottenham fan are even Newcastle supposed to can tell them say boy them comfortable with result where them get with Man U because everybody have come and say boy them have to beat Man U.
Yeah.
So I understand how you get the chance to beat Man U and at least you come boil it down to.
This season the Man U now going fairly well this season after the first 2 games. You recovered well.
No, even the first 2 games, you know, I feel like say my coach dash them 2 games there, you know. They get them want, you know.
Yeah, for sure some man say. Yeah. You know ready.
Yeah.
The biggest tactical move the man make from him coming to bench Harry Maguire, my boy. That was a stroke of genius.
Well, I say that every day, man. And the man show what the man can do. Well, me here say the other day. So there's a difference now. You have a coach who is tactical, and then you have Pep who buy a bag of big baller and can
and assemble them.
There's a difference.
And assemble them, yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah, man.
Me tell a man all the while. We're not going to tell you about all of this, all of that. A lot of all the wins had to do with individual brilliances. So you can't say all they do nothing at all.
Well, say Ole was no tactician at all.
None. Ole yesterday showed that the difference with him and a regular coach. Because me say the change of the man make was a good baller and pull off. The left back when pull out.
Yeah.
He said in the back three him not as useful. So man pull him out and pack him midfield. And then that change the game. The Chelsea man them also need to remember say the man who come change the game for them is a man of them cuss and said them need him to leave.
Yeah? Who that? Who that?
The midfielder, Jaji.
Jaji? No, let's score the goal. Mason Mount.
And the Mason put on, you know.
Who put on? Oh, Kovacic. Stereo King always a beat, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I give somebody a chance
man.
Again.
Man U Nation out, man. Up and running. See, man. I'm running on a different team, my boss. By the way, I hear say Callie Spencer might be. She's awaiting a ruling. We know if she's going to get upgraded from 4th place to bronze medal. 2012 400 meters hurdles. Some joke discrepancy with some Russian girls. Well, with a Russian girl. Who have you? Morning.
Yeah, man. Theater Dreams there, man.
Theater Dreams, how one?
Yeah, but diabetes
you can't call that a player liability to your side, right? Don't it?
Yeah, man.
So that with Ronaldo, man, someone needs to stop post up themselves, man.
No, man, the man, them Ronaldo fan, them say, if it, man, say, tell them if we build the side around him, brother.
I rate Ronaldo more than Messi. And when my sister Ronaldo now have a pressing game there right now. Ronaldo, Messi, the man who try to put some ball to Ronaldo, way back I walk up, I try to come catch up at the defender them. It don't make no sense to have a man by side that do that. You're supposed to then counter defender them and try to control the ball to give your two wing of them the ball. Yeah. How they are playing. And tell Chelsea man, if I know him to tell us all lucky.
Ronaldo back in training still. So
yeah, me have everything for my phone.
Yeah, man, him back in training. What say? Chelsea man, you know say him lucky.
Yeah, man, because if it's tanking keeper.
Yeah.
Because if I never keeper, and that 2-1 before half time.
Ah, my boss. Everything is everything in your neck of the woods, though.
Yeah, man, I in Kingston,
yeah.
Put in the work, listen, man. But when the man them bring up Ronaldo,
you have to come correct them.
Yeah, man, I have to correct them, man.
Nothing wrong with that, my G.
Because they don't go Ronaldo, the man I come bring up a start for Rashford have 3 goals and Ronaldo have 1. When they look on it, if they have a top, the man will have a top score pace, then I have him per side, which I get more goals.
Yeah.
Ronaldo have 1 goal.
Look here, when we discuss Manchester United, my boss, it's much more than just the goals return. You talk about how each individual player affect the dynamics of your game. In this case, of the offense. I mean, think based on what Tenaga try to do, Rashford offers him more than Ronaldo will be offering right now. You get me?
Yeah, because if you can use Rashford to tire out your
exactly
two different man bringing Ronaldo to come.
Exactly.
Try attack them, you know.
We feel that on the plan with Tenaga for Ronaldo. We probably play him in the last 20 in a lot of the game them. Last 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, because you know, so Ronaldo have the speed to start the game, because
or the endurance again.
Yeah. When I bring him on the next 20 and Rashford don't run out the defender then him can come and do him up to do. That's the same thing in do him in the Europa game and he's supposed to get 4 goals out of that coming out, you know. 4 goals by himself.
Same summer.
And the man who try help him and he can't. The man just have him on the bench to come on.
Okay, my brother. Big up yourself here, sir.
I'm Jenner.
Alright. See if we can sprint across the line. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, my boss.
Me, man.
Yeah.
Clarksman, man. Clarksman. Yeah, man.
Junglist. Original Junglist.
Yeah, man. I feel it, man. I feel it, man.
You know, you be short out of there. We never get to come down at the complex last night, car. You know.
Yeah, man. Come here, look for you, man.
Yeah, man. Me da start out my TV business and it kind of get late, you know.
Yeah, my boss, man. Me know that still, but we coming to last night still. Yeah, man. Big up still.
It's a big win. It's a big win against big win last night.
Man.
Yeah.
All of them want change. Oral, man. All of them, brother.
Yeah.
But you know what me say? I tell you. She's a truth, man, like yourself.
Yeah.
You see Desmond here.
Yeah.
Chelsea, man.
Yeah.
And the warrior all the time, and then grudge it. The new man, them, you know. Yeah, man, then grudge them all the man make money.
So them make them money in a T20.
Yeah, man, me I tell you truth, them man. Yeah, man. That's what they say, pressure them, man. Me I tell you.
Me not put it so far, brother, but me feel the man them not have them. But me don't feel them have them structure right. And them.
No, man. Like you say, man, you want a younger man who know about the T20,
yes, sir.
Brother.
Yeah,
I want a sweetest part of the game now, because, you see, test gone to the dogs.
Yeah.
So imagine if we never have the T20.
That's why it's so hot, you know, when we are preparing for the T20, you know, because it alone have a relevant, you know, in the business, you know, my boy.
Yeah, you know watch Pakistan and thing, India over there?
Yeah, man, I watch a game.
The last over.
Pakistan don't give away much, man.
No, man, but it's the last over. They having everything. Once they get it, them couldn't do better.
You feel so?
No, man,
the man bowled two no ball in the over, brother.
Yeah, man. Then
and one of them go for 6.
Yeah, but all that make up a game to you, but when I say everything in a T20 game in the last over there.
Me not like this, yeah. Because I see some things we never see before. Me say,
yeah, in the last over.
Me say Ashwin do a thing where, you know, them have a defensive ball now when them bowl, when them dart the ball in your pad. They spin at them.
Yeah.
And if the seam of them do it, them bowl it to your pad. Like Ashwin see that him are going to step inside the line of the ball, you know.
Yeah.
I know it's a wide that.
I want make it what make it so more exciting, you know.
Yeah.
Then hold our ball over top that, you know.
Yeah.
Cool man, I would say then hold him over top man. Remember
yeah man, no striker anybody there watch man.
Yeah.
But 8 years not out.
Me rate them youth them. I know say oral, you know say India my side too.
Yeah, a big side.
Yeah man.
A big side.
Them have a fight back there spirit way you can't write them off.
We can tell you one thing with you see that Pakistan match still.
Yeah.
Baba Azam a big skipper and you don't know them a play at a high level. But is one of my seamer them me a get a ball off a ball, you know.
Yeah. Me nah give no spinner.
Me nah give no spinner my ball less off a ball.
Me nah give no spinner.
Give no spinner the ball off a ball, brother.
Yeah man.
Me a find one of my seamer them, brother.
Yeah man, but them have a fight back them from Raul Dravid, VVS Latchman, Kanguli.
But me a reason with them. Me a reason with Jerome yesterday, because I noticed me never see Richard Pant. You remember the Indian keeper? Pant.
Yeah.
The man tell me say Pant can't make India side because a Kartik them a use keep. Me surprised.
Okay.
But we shall see what we shall see, you know.
Yeah man.
Everything alright, no Clarks man.
Yes man, still there with the most Clarks in the world man. Whenever that jungle can ask Mr. Pang for war man. Let me tell you about it.
Why say ask Mr. Pang about war?
And Clarks man, yeah man. Yeah man.
Big up yourself, boss. Yeah, man. Are you war?
Keep up my boss and keep up the good work here, sir.
Every time.
And B2 forget beat, man.
B2 forget beat.
The truth is the truth, you know, we're close.
The truth is the truth. The truth no we're close, my boss.
Yeah, my boss. I respect, man.
War from jungle, man. Original Clarks, man. Man, them say, him the most Clarks in Jamaica. War from jungle. Wait, all the time say, time I run out for you know. Oh, we can take one more still. We can get one more. 92020. Who's there? Morning. Morning. Good morning.
Yeah, man, Kevin.
Are you run the last lap, you know, Kevin?
Yeah, man, I do it deliberately, man, because you want to cut me up.
No, man.
Yeah?
No, man, me don't get no cantankerous call from morning, man. Appear peaceful call me I get from morning.
Yeah, man, worry, man.
Right now, the show run too peaceful this morning, Rasta. Me like
no, sir. Yeah, man, don't worry, yeah, man, because Jenny started for me, you know, because Jenny said, yeah, where say LeBron for retire?
Me never say that, man. Me don't know where Jenny
No. Me don't know. She get it from instincts, man.
Me don't know where Jenny get that from.
Yeah, man, she right, man.
No, man, me never say that. Me never said about LeBron, man.
Yeah, man.
LeBron come this year and I get points. And points LeBron not play for the season.
Where you say that about Ronaldo and everybody else, and you know.
No, me never say Ronaldo for retire.
Yeah?
Me say I get old.
Yeah, so your boy not get old. No,
man, but LeBron put up in points same way. Ronaldo not put up in
No, because that are the destruction of the team.
No,
you know,
man,
that are the destruction of the team.
The team not good, man.
Well, no, you know.
Oh, no, LeBron have a problem in that team.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
You know, she said that are the destruction of the team.
No, sir.
She said him for go sit down if him still want to play. Because when I try to put in him numbers them, to try and best him know and you know say him is not the goal.
No man, you talk off for Jordan,
no, fuck me attack.
LeBron LeBron forget him beat, you know. For the Russ Westbrook something when him do the last 2 seasons, you know.
Yeah, but all of the player run through him though.
But LeBron at PBH can't run the game can't run through him.
So why him still a player? Why him a the?
Oh, you mean why him still a player? Then the man not put up in points, man. Yeah, the man not average more points than Steph Curry this season.
For the destruction of the team.
But the team no good, brother.
Who was the leading goal scorer for Manchester United last season?
Oh, Ronaldo?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man.
So what that say?
What we never talk last season?
So what? The detriment.
We talk about Ronaldo look this season, man.
No, well, I know because I'm not getting a game.
No, me talk how look, man.
Alright, look here now. If them there run all of the play them through Ronaldo. See him with a Man U, right?
No man, they can't run through him again.
Numbers.
No man, they don't have the legs to do it again. And that me I try make you know.
Yeah, but if him there get him play, regular play, more than
no man, Ronaldo don't have the legs again if you run the team through him,
brother, you give me headache for that.
Then you give yourself headache.
No, sir. You think that
when we are arguing with Ronaldo that Ronaldo lose the legs, you know, my boss. And it's when you lose the legs in a football, you can't play at a high level again, you know.
Yeah, but then the same thing with LeBron.
No, man, they LeBron not put up in numbers, brother.
Because them are run the play. Them are give him the team.
Boss, nobody else the Lakers are scoring up, boss.
Them are give him the team.
LeBron, you know nobody run the Lakers. Nobody can make a shot on the Lakers, you know.
Hey, two
more.
Russell
Westbrook must have gone about 20. What's about? He might average about 8 points from season.
Yeah, but you're putting out what the man say. Oh, you say yesterday, not? You say Russell Westbrook is brainless and him this and that. You still put all in the man argument when the man say Draymond Green better than Westbrook. And you in a sports and all of the numbers them are the intangibles where I bring to
that means you have to beat LeBron to carry Draymond Green cover out. If you carry Russell Westbrook
cover but you just said put all in the man argument to me about
you fix up that yesterday, man. You fix up that yesterday, man.
Of course, you ever come and talk to me about that issue, and you run because you know the truth, you know.
So what?
The man in the argument. The man in the
LeBron.
The GOAT argument.
You know, you said when you hear me beat LeBron for? When you hear me beat LeBron for yesterday? LeBron mess up him thing when him carry Russell Westbrook come and Lakers, my boss. Mash up him legacy.
Oh, yeah, admit it, it mash up.
But it's not because I'm basketball, it's because him carry Russell Westbrook come around there.
Brother.
Because what he did, you know, LeBron alone at 38 can't win an NBA title, my boss. He need help. And he go for Russell Westbrook, he's a big waist man, my boss.
Yes, according to your standard and your graded, LeBron in the argument. According to your, you say if you use your own
standard? What is standard? What is standard? What is standard and grading?
Yes, sports people for make people better around them.
No, man, you can't make Russell Westbrook better, brother.
No, sir.
You can't make Russell Westbrook better. That coming like you want to make Raymond Reefer better in a cricket, brother. Don't do that, man.
No, sir.
That come like you want to make Axel Chamberlain better in a football, my boss. Certain man cannot be better, my boss.
A time for him ride in West now and go coach him like a youth them and try a thing with him.
I never average him 38 points a game, same way, you stay there.
Yeah, because them are deliberately a pad him thing.
Have some big waist player around them, but some man can't make a shot.
Them a put all of the player around LeBron. And it's him too old, you know.
Well, you're biased, you know. You're biased, man.
No, you know, man.
You're biased, man.
No, you're looking at me. Where you're today.
Alright, take it up, Chamberlain. Big up yourself, Kevin.
Yeah, man.
You call late, man. Be like, hey, when you want war, my man, call earlier, man, so we can set a war tone for the show for the whole day, man.
You, Asafa, Messi, and who else are right for the same plane? Well, who else are put by
Big up yourself, Kevin.
Yeah, man.
Controversial 40th man, Kevin. It's a 40th man, this, you know. Big up yourself, my boss.
You can't manage me. Run and
Big up yourself. Time done. So we'll be back here tomorrow morning to pick it up all over again. Until then, this has been the Big Bad Sports Explosion.